I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know I'm on the road and you for the streets. Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't. I wanted you here with me, but
fitting the name Team Park for its considerable elevation. We're in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Feel good on paper between these Road Warriors and the Denver Broncos. On visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Snowhawks. These guys just about set to go in this one. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
To kick off.
With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, starting our second year here in the Madden booth. And we're off on EA Sports. Starting at the 10. Good work so far, he's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore, it's Bo Nix.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, and tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Well, as we look here, Brock, we're reminded that if you can somehow get through the preseason injury-free, you're really one of the lucky ones. Most teams going to be missing at least a key player or two to start the season.
And it's going to happen between workouts, practices, preseason games, and I know there's a lot of debate about the off seasons of today and getting your team healthy for week 1. And when we don't ever want to see them, we do know this. They'll create immediate opportunities for someone else to step in and make an impact on the season no one saw coming.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And leading them out, their rookie QB with some big throws on the horizon, no doubt, in his NFL debut.
I know we all got to see him aired out in the preseason, but we've been waiting, just waiting for his regular season debut to see him take that cannon of an arm and launch one deep. That arm talent's a big part. They drafted him, and they're starting him right here in week 1.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Camden, Oakland, first down.
And off running left, it's Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you worried about short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
18, 18.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up fourth and long. The Snowhawks getting ready to send this one flying. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Nix from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
He's got Sutton complete. That's the first down, and he's still going. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Second down now, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Now run here, it's Harvey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on.
And they're going to score a touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up 6-0 here in the first. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in prime done in game time. That's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, and they go right back to it. We'll cobble together a yard there. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
70 Rangers, Warriors 70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Pressure comes, Jones. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Even if it doesn't get the first down, you can't be mad about that play offensively. The sweep was executed really well. They won the race to the edge and netted a solid game.
Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running left, here's Achane. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's another
Ready, go.
First down, Oakland.
Achane into the end zone. Touchdown, Oakland. What's in this game? Devon Achane with the touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Snowhawks tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
It's his running back. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Nix looking to throw. And they set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Caught, nice gain left side. At the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Snowhawks 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Now on the return, here's DK. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Snowhawks send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. First and 10 from the 32. Here's Achane up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
A gain of 15.
First down throw by Jones. That's him on the quick hitter. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Jones upping the pace here. Second down, looking for options. We'll drop this down to Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Spears running behind center. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
Another Oakland first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Jones on first down. Dumped off to his running back. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
A loss of 2.
Offense to the line for second down.
12
Here we
at
go,
the
here we go.
26-yard line.
70 Timberwolves, 19 Lions. Go.
Jones now to throw. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Complete to Rashad
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an awkward throw if you're about to get smacked.
Third down. Here's Spears. Looking for the first down and even more. And this one's going to get all the way down inside the 5. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
That's good for an Oakland first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's go now.
H.N. For some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1.
Coach back with
Brings up
60.
second and goal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Snowhawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Snowhawks tie things up at 14.
To kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Broncos and Troy Franklin headed back to the field on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we have the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Ryan Ingram makes the grab. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake.